All right, so if you had gone through the steps to draw out a profile you'd like to cut out, starting with the template, offsetting it 1/16 of an inch, and then offsetting it again 0.03 on the outside to take into account for the foam burn. So you have a piece here that you like to cut out. Just gonna go over quickly how I would draw this, nest it together to make like a row of foam to cut out. So basically, I would start with this and copy it over. Okay, so I would right mouse click when I have the object selected, edit reference point, that lower right hand corner there, click on the green node, and I'd scroll over the point, the reference point there to get the construction lines. Perfect. And I'd probably nest this shape together by making another copy here. Okay, so I'll rotate this 180 degrees. This shape, you probably won't save a whole lot of material by nesting them together, but sometimes the difference is significant. So okay, so um, one trick I've been using lately, a little bit, is I'll add an offset of 0.2 or whatever space I'd like to keep the profiles apart. I'll offset it that distance. So let's offset. I'm going to tab into the corner here. Let's just say I want to keep these profiles 0.15 inches apart. I'm going to select that object, then select the side I would like to offset it on. And then I can drag. Ooh, then I'll select this profile and I'll drag it in here close to that line that I just drew. Just kind of touch it, and then I know that these are spaced out enough. Okay, so then what I'll do is I want to make a whole row of pieces to cut out in the block of foam. So I'm going to draw a line on here just to make a measurement. So let's see here. So these are basically 3 inches, and my block of foam is, okay, so yeah, I draw a line on here, and those are 3 inches. So I'm going to add, oh, here we go. This is the best way to do this. Okay, so these are 3.8 inches. So let's get out my calculator here. So I'm going to go 3.08 inches plus 0.15. So that's going to be that group of shapes there plus my spacing of 0.15 inches. So then I will just, I'm going to have to remember that, 3.23. So I'm going to go, my block of foam is 48 and a bit. So I'm going to go 49 divided by 3.23. So I can get about 15 or so of these shapes into a block of foam. So I'm going to use the array tool to draw out a row. So I'm going to left mouse click and draw a window over both of these profiles. I'm going to right mouse click, edit the reference point. Then I'm going to go modify, array copy, linear. And if I tab into the lower corner there, it it asks me the spacing between the objects. So I'm going to go 3.23, and that was the two shapes plus a little bit of space, 0.15 in between the shapes. Tab over to the Y, and that's 0 because they're just going to go in a straight line on the x-axis, and the y-axis would be up, so we're not going to go up. And then we're going to tab over again to the sets, and it's asking us how many sets we could get, and I closed the calculator. I believe it was, let's just do it again really quickly, 49 divided by 49 divided by 3.23 would be, yep, 15 sets. I'm gonna tab over to this and go 3.23 again. 0, and we're gonna go 15 sets, and then you hit enter, and then it draws out, copies them out for you perfectly. And you could draw a line on this, check to make sure it's the right length there, 48.3. So that's great. That'll fit into my block of foam. And you could add, sometimes I like to add extra shapes onto this and then just delete them if it's not going to fit. Okay, so once I have this row ready to cut out, what I'll do is I will select it all. I will right mouse click. No, wait, yeah, so let's try that again. I will select it all, right mouse click, and at the top here you can see there's copy and paste command. So I'm going to go copy, go new drawing from scratch. And you could use Control C and Control V, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to paste it. Okay, so now we have that drawing in a new, or that row of foam of pieces to get cut out in a new drawing here. And I'm going to select all these, right click, edit reference point on the lower left there. And now I can tab into my properties below here, and I can move this to x.30, y0. And if I turn on the grid here, I can see we're right on the 0 for the x, and we're right on the 0.3 for the y. And that's just a good, you want to cut your rows of foam on the 0 for the y-axis, because it's just, you want to start in the lower left-hand corner of a row of foam, and 0.3 on the x-axis because it gives you a little bit of space between the edge of the block and the foam. So yeah, basically you can take this file now and load it into your CAM program to show the wire how to go through it to cut foam. And that would, once you have the CAM program show the wire how to go through, you could cut out these pieces, and it would fit into your template here. And also, each drawing has these window tools, so you could minimize it and make it large, and work with multiple drawings inside the program here. So perfect. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Have a great day.